What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Another
man?
year, another year.
We are back. And I can assume that you know what we're going to talk about.
yeah. The title will probably give it away. We are talking about Camel City Classic 4. 4 years already, man.
4 years. It's insane. Yeah. It's almost hard for me to remember the date for each year because then I keep getting mixed up with the previous year's date.
Yeah.
Like, is it January 14th? No, it's 13th. No, it's the 11th.
So this year it's going to be January 10th, 2026. Mark that down on your calendars. We got a couple of big announcements, but first let's take care of the housekeeping stuff, right? So Camel City Classic 4 is going to be a Camel City barbecue in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, January 10th, 2026. Make sure you guys mark that down. The tournament is probably going to start right around 12. We are going to have one super match that's going to happen at 11:30. We'll talk about that in just a minute. We're going to have kids. So bring your kids if they want to pull. We're going to have a kids tournament. It's going to run really quick. We'll get that done. We'll even have a prize for them so that, you feels good, right? We're going to have women's. So this is one of the big announcements and I know I talked to you about it, but Merlene said she's coming and she wants every top level woman that wants to pull her, doesn't matter weight, doesn't matter age, every top level woman across the nation. If you're in a different country and you happen to see this video and you want to pull her, Camel City is the place to be. She's putting her elbow on the table for all of you to challenge her. That is what she wants. She told me to say that exact thing. She's like...
She's confident, so we're going to need somebody to come and take this gold from her.
Yeah,
if you feel up for it.
If you feel like you can take her, Camel City is the place to do it. She's not ducking anybody. I know we talk about this every year, how in the rankings there's a lot of people that duck and there's a lot of people that, hide behind their rank or, whatever. And in the women's division, especially nationally, it seems like that's a big problem.
Yeah.
She's not ducking. She wants to be known as the best, and she's got a hell of a resume, and she wants to showcase it at Camel City. So if you got what it takes, and even if you don't, and you just want to pull a legend, that's the place to do it.
It's an awesome opportunity. I know, speaking from the perspective of a man, all the guys that are local that want something to prove, just hope and pray somebody shows up to a local event like this. This is a big opportunity to be able to pull somebody, like Ted said, that's nationally ranked and got a lot of respect in this nation.
Yeah. And I mean, she's got a resume that goes back, I want to say like 20 years.
Yeah.
And she's not that old. She's got a resume that goes back 20 years. She's going to be there. That's a definite, that's locked in. So as far as the super match, right? It's a big one. It's going to be Adam Hoying from Port City Pullers. He's the number one 231-pound puller in North Carolina, period, right and left. He's going to be pulling Bryce Meadows from West Virginia, from the Princeton High Hookers, at Camel City, right hand, best of 5, 231 pounds. Yeah. So I think that's going to be a pretty good match.
It's going to be awesome. They've got tons of history. It feels like I see them pull, 2 or 3 times every single year. Left-handed, it's always leaned in Bryce's favor.
Yep.
Right-handed, Adam tends to get the better of him.
Yep.
Bryce has got that chip on his shoulder. He's got something to prove.
Hey, Bryce is confident, and I give him credit. For the most part, he backs it up. You know what I mean? And I mean, everybody's going to get losses, so I'm not really holding that against him. But for the most part, he backs up all of his talk, and that's great. And then you've got the other side. I can't wait for you guys to see the poster that my wife made. It's got fire and ice. And fire is definitely on Bryce's side, and ice is definitely on Adam's side. Adam is the exact opposite. Adam's the humble, warrior of God, I'd like to call him, because, I mean, he's just got that quiet. I mean, he said it. Listening to Christian music pumps him up and puts him in the zone. Yeah. That's a special breed right there. I mean,
now, I will say I got to watch Adam and CJ pull.
Yeah.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
I was looking over CJ's shoulder, and Adam's getting in the zone, and he's jumping, and I'm like, man, it's a scary thought. He's standing across the table from him, getting motivated like that.
Yeah, he is something else. And I mean, right-handed, I think he's an absolute monster. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where this goes, because obviously Bryce has always got something to prove. Like, in his head, he's gonna be, and I do believe he's gonna be a world champion one day. I do. But in his head, he needs to be a world champion now. So you know, he's always got something to prove, and it's going to be very interesting to see what he can do against Adam, you know, primed, ready to go. At VAL, I believe that Adam got the better of him right-handed at the tournament. But,
I believe so, yeah.
But that's going to fuel Bryce even more. So, yeah, don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. I want to put out look, the pros are going to show up. There's no doubt the pros are going to show up. You know, I'm hearing 209 is going to be like 20 people deep this year. It's the year that I decided to tip my foot in 209. So yeah, right. Yeah. It might be. It might be that I just got such a yeah. We can't let Ted into 209 class. We're going to send his ass back up to 231 real quick. So yeah, I've heard that there's going to be tons of 209 pullers. So great, awesome. Let's all find out where everybody sits. You know, if we can, whoever makes it through that bracket as number one earned it. It's just that simple. Like, I don't care who it is. They earned it. There's not going to be easy draws in that class from the names that I've heard that are coming. So, and with North Carolina's new rule about, you know, you can't have your rank taken from you in a tournament, there's no reason not to show up. So put your arm on the table and go. Speaking of, $25 an arm. I mean, really.
Hard to beat that price.
Yeah, $25 an arm. So look, if you want to pull up, you know, if you want to pull right, left, pull up both, please do. You know, we keep it affordable so that you guys can have fun and pull your heart out. And we will run it in a normal bracket. It'll be from from lowest to highest, amateur on one, pro on another. Okay, so you know, yeah, it'll be a pain in the butt maybe for. Or do we do one ascending, one descending? I don't remember.
We do heaviest weight class, lightest weight class, and we meet in the middle.
Okay,
Last time, I believe, is what
so with the pros, we're going to run it the quote-unquote normal way, lightest to heaviest. Okay, so if you're pulling 209 and 231 or 187 and 209, you'll have a, you know what I mean, you'll have a step ladder. Or if you want to break it up, I've seen people do that too. If they pull 187 and 231, so they have a class in between to kind of calm down. If you're pulling amateurs and pros, that's the only time that you may end up, you know, jumping from table to table is if you're like in the 187 to 209 or maybe 231, somewhere around there. You may end up just going back and forth, but it's part of the experience. It's part of the fun. My hope is that we get a ton of amateurs out there because that's what Camel City really is all about. Yeah, we draw, and we're blessed to draw some of the top level pros. I hear there's a team coming in from Puerto Rico.
Oh, nice.
This year. So, and one of them happens to be a 209 champion. So that's going to be somebody else in the 209.
Yeah.
But I hear that there's a whole team coming from Puerto Rico. You know, we do draw some of the best pros out there, and we're so blessed about it. But it's the reputation that we've built over the last 4 years that really, you know, people know they're going to get cash payouts for first place. People know that they're going to get custom awards. People know that it's some of the best atmosphere. I've been to several tournaments, and I've never felt an atmosphere like it at Camel City.
No.
It's just got its own aura, or as the young kids say, vibe, or, you know, it's got its own, you know, just energy and
close knit, tight pack. It's almost like a fight scene. You know, we're in there like shoulder to shoulder. Energy's always high.
Like never back down. The rumble, right? It's just like that. Like the crowd is right there watching you fight. This year we're gonna have ENC Productions doing our video. Now, granted, we're not gonna be live streaming because the Wi-Fi out there is just not that good. But the production quality is going to be phenomenal. So Josh Blevins, Jonathan Stotesbury, and Adam, I can't remember his last name. I apologize, I just met you. But the three of you guys, ENC Productions, are going to be out there. So we can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. Danny Atkins, unfortunately, can't make it. I was going to have him announced, but he's having a surgery. So we wish him well, and we hope for a speedy recovery. But you know, I did ask him. You and I will be reffing. We'll probably get Sammy, maybe a couple other guys. And I know that Mr. Sperlin, the legend himself, is going to be there as well. So I'm happy about that. Reffing has always been really good at Camel City.
Remember, guys, so last year, just because due to the size of space we have, we're going to limit entries to the first 100 pullers.
That's right. That's right.
I get questions, and I know I'll get questions after this video. It's 100 different people. It is not 100 entries.
No.
If you enter right and left-handed in multiple classes. You took up multiple entries, but you are still one puller.
Yeah.
So we're limiting it to the first 100 people who enter.
Yep. So 100 people, that's it. That's what we limited to. And that's because, again, we want to keep Camel City that way, right? The size, the intimacy of it. It's also a family-friendly event. So please, let's keep the F-bombs and the GDs down to a bare minimum. We understand people get excited. You want to hit a table. I get all of that. That's fine. I'm not saying, take up knitting instead of arm wrestling, okay? We're arm wrestlers. We're all alphas. We get it. Just try to keep the harsh stuff down to a bare minimum. We're going to have kids there. We're going to have wives there. We're going to have people that are just coming in from the restaurant that want to see it. We have that every year where they jam-pack the entrance to come see what we're doing. Mm-hmm. The other thing is with that said, the 100 pullers, entries are now open. Pre-registrations are now open. We already have, I think, 10 people that are pre-registered. Yep. Go to uapcustoms.com, uapcustoms.com. And you got merch out there. That's another thing. Please support us with the merch. My wife goes crazy, coming up with designs and stuff like that. She makes all the t-shirts. They'll be there. If you need something as far as a special color, let us know. The designs are already there. It's going to be awesome, by the way. I can't wait for you to see it. It's 2 axes.
Oh, awesome.
Right? Yeah, it looks really good. There's going to be custom awards made by my wife. This is one of the reasons why we can keep the price so low, is because the merchandise subsidizes the tournament, right? Mm-hmm. So if you guys please could, if you want a hoodie, because I know Trey said he wanted a hoodie, let us know that you want a hoodie. We'll get you a hoodie, okay? Whatever's on the site is there, but you can also ask. Just hit us up. You got me on Facebook, my wife on Facebook, him on Facebook. Hit us up. It's Nick Johnson, Ted Shumelnicki, Christina Shumelnicki. It's Kristyna. For Christina. Hit us up on Facebook. Let us know what you want, and we'll make it happen. Don't worry about that. That's why it's uapcustoms.com. She's very, very much a boutique custom, artist, I guess you could say.
If you can't spell it, call me.
Yeah.
UAP, spell it out.
Yeah, uapcustoms.com. So 100 pullers, let's just recap. 100 pullers, not 100 entries. We average 185 to 200 entries every single time. So it's 100 pullers, not 100 entries. $25 an arm, per arm. Custom awards for first, second, third pro. Awards for first, second, third amateur. Cash payouts for first place pro. Okay, this is a small tournament that's doing cash payouts and custom awards. Come on, guys. It doesn't get any better than that. Amateurs, this is a great tournament for you to show up. It is absolutely, hell, this is where I basically, I had one tournament before that with you. Yeah. But Camel City was basically where I made my quote unquote coming out debut. And it was awesome. It was still some of the best matches I've ever had. Was the first year that I had amateurs in Camel City. It was awesome. So I mean. With
that being said, though, with the amateurs, as much as we want amateurs to come out, we study this every year. Mm-hmm. Nobody that we do not believe should be in the amateur class will go into the amateur class. Yeah. Again, we don't know everybody. We can make mistakes, but we will be scouring for information. As people come in, if we don't know somebody, we'll ask around. How long have they been pulling? If they want anything, what's their pedigree, that kind of thing. We will not allow anybody who should not be in that amateur class in that amateur class. If you make it through the crack and we find out afterwards that you shouldn't have been there, we will remove you from that bracket. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely. No seal clubbing allowed at Camel City. That's what it is. It's seal clubbing. If you're a pro, so in North Carolina it's real easy. If you're ranked, you can't pull amateur. If you've been pulling for 2 years or more, you can't pull amateur. If you've won 2 gold medals in whatever span of time, you can't pull amateur. If you've won 3 silvers or bronzes, or any combination of the bunch, you can't pull amateur. So it's real simple. We do this to protect our amateurs. And I understand there's some top level amateur, low level pro that really, they don't want to I get it. But we would rather err on the side of caution to put you in the pros, and maybe you don't have a great pro experience that first time, than have an amateur get injured or just destroyed and never come back to the sport. Because for us, our goal is to bring people to the sport. We know the people that are already bit by it are gonna stay.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's not to abuse you guys that we appreciate you as well, but we just don't want it. One other thing with the amateurs, we will be reffing you harder than we will be reffing the pros. I know that sounds on its face to be unfair. It isn't. It's for your own good. It's for your own safety. We will not, as soon as you get into any type of break arm position, it will be a foul. It will be a stop foul, and it will be immediate. If you go into a straight arm position or even close to a full on kings, you will get a stop foul. You will get, that's the way it works. If you're pressing and somebody starts to pull through you, it doesn't matter how strong you are in your practices, we're going to stop that match. And that is for your own safety. We do not want arm breaks in this state. We do not want arm breaks at this event. And we don't want, you know, injuries will happen. There's nothing we can do about it. Hopefully they don't happen there. But we're going to do everything we can to protect you at all times. With the pros, it's the simple rules, guys. I mean, we'll go over it there, but you know, the declining position kings, straight arm is still a foul. If you're straight arm and you still can't be pinned, it's an unsafe position no matter if you're a pro or not. So that's going to be a foul. You know, slip in a losing position, that kind of stuff, which is about that that much.
Yeah.
Because otherwise all slips go to straps, right?
Yeah, and you know, we always err on the side of if you can't quite tell, we'll
Yeah,
strap it up.
yeah. If we can't quite tell, it's a strap. My advice for all you guys is bury your pins. Make it so that the ref isn't a factor at all. You know, ref's grip is a ref's grip. It's warnings in ref's grip.
It's fouls.
Is it going to be fouls?
It's fouls,
Okay.
yeah, in a ref's grip.
Okay. I thought we were moving to the warning system. That's fine. I don't care.
Well, I mean, these are subject to change
Yeah,
too. We'll
yeah,
figure the rules
yeah,
out, you know, as
yeah.
time gets closer.
Either way, we want you guys to have fun. We want this to be a phenomenal event. I can't wait for it. I know he can't wait for it. We make a weekend out of it. It's a great time for us to spend some time together.
We're going to see Brandon Boone.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Brandon. Merlene's coming into town. I can't wait for that. So can't wait for that Brazilian steakhouse. I'll tell you what, buddy.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we hope to make it a great event. We always try to make it just a little bit better than last year. We already have things in place that we believe are going to make it better than last year. So we look forward to seeing you guys. There'll be more announcements as time goes on, but these are the big ones. This is the announcement video. This is, you know, all the information is in this video. Skip around at your own free will, but everything's there. And pay attention to your social media, guys. If you have any questions, please hit us up on Facebook. Ted Shumelnicki, Nick Johnson, and my wife, Christina Shumelnicki. Look at uapcustoms.com for all of your pre-registrations. And if there's anything that you have a problem with, let us know. I believe you can add everything. You can add one thing to cart, then go, like if you're pulling amateurs and pros, you can put amateur in cart, then you can put pro in cart, and then pay for it all in one spot, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. Anyway, if there's any further questions, let us know. God bless. Take it easy, guys.